Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Speak English with Erica and Marco, your friendly, comfortable space to grow your English confidence. I'm Erica.
And I'm Marco. Hi, Erica. How's your day going?
Honestly, Marco, it started a little funny. I woke up feeling fine, but then my brain just took off like a rocket.
Oh, really? What happened?
I was making my morning tea, and my neighbor, she's from Argentina, lovely woman, knocked on my door. She asked me, "Erica, how are you?" Simple, right? And I said, "I'm fine, thanks." And she just looked at me like I had answered in another language.
Wait, why? That's what everyone says.
Exactly. But she said, No, I mean, really, how are you?" And that's when it hit me. I was giving the automatic, robotic answer, the answer that means nothing.
Oh, I do that all the time. Someone asks me something and I just spit out a reply without thinking, like a little English robot. Beep, boop.
You're not alone. And that's actually our topic today, Marco. We're talking about 50 English questions you answer almost every single day. The real questions people ask you at work, at the grocery store, with friends, everywhere.
Okay, I'm listening. So, super common, everyday questions?
Yes, but here's the key. Knowing the question is only half the battle. You also need to know how to answer naturally, not like a textbook, but like a real human being.
Got it. Let's dive in.
Part 1. Greetings and feelings. Let's start with the most basic category, greetings and feelings. These are questions you hear every single morning. Marco, be honest. When someone says, "How are you?" what do you usually say?
I'm fine, thank you. Always. Same thing, every time.
That's the robot answer. I knew it. So here's what's really happening in real life. When people ask, "How are you?" they want a small connection, not a programmed response. So you can try things like, "I'm doing great, thanks for asking." Or, "Not bad, just a little tired today." Or, "Honestly, I've been better, but I'm here."
Wait, so it's okay to be honest? I don't have to say fine every time?
Totally okay. In fact, a little honesty makes you more likable. It sounds human.
Okay, but there are different versions of this question, right? Like, how's it going and what's up? They're not the same.
Great point. "How are you?" is standard and polite. "How's it going?" is more casual between friends. "What's up?" is very relaxed, almost slang. And "how have you been?" that's for when you haven't seen someone in a while. They want a little life update.
So I can't answer what's up with, I'm fine, thank you.
You can, but it sounds stiff. A natural answer to "what's up" is "not much, you?" "Just chillin'. Pretty busy lately."
That's so useful. Okay, what's next?
Part 2. Introducing yourself. Imagine this, Marco. You walk into a new job on your first day. Your boss brings you to a room full of people and says, "Everyone, this is Marco. Marco, tell us about yourself." What do you do?
Oh no, I freeze. My brain goes completely blank.
Everyone does. I remember my first real job. My manager put me in front of 15 people, and I just stood there like a statue for 6 seconds. It felt like 6 hours.
What did you say?
I said, "Hi, I'm Erica. I like coffee and cats." That's it. Everyone laughed, but it broke the ice. The point is, when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself. What do you do?" or "Where are you from?" you need a ready answer. Simple, clear, natural.
So what's a good formula?
Try this. Your name plus where you're from plus what you do plus one fun fact. For example, "Hi, I'm Marco. I'm from Rome, Italy. I work in graphic design, and right now I'm learning English because I want to do a road trip across the US." Boom. Simple, clean, confident.
That's actually easy. I can remember that.
And for "Where are you from?" Don't just say the country. Add a little flavor. I'm from Tokyo. Have you ever been? That turns a one-word answer into a real conversation.
Smart, because then they have to talk back.
Exactly. You're not just answering, you're opening a door. Part 3. Everyday life questions. Let's move to everyday life questions. These are questions you hear at stores, cafés, restaurants, offices. Can I help you? Are you ready to order? Do you need anything else?
Oh, at restaurants I always panic a little. They talk so fast.
I know. One time I was at a fast food place in London. The cashier fired off 4 questions in 10 seconds. For here or to go? What size? Do you want the combo? Any sauces? I just nodded and said yes to everything. I ended up with the largest size of everything and 12 packets of ketchup.
12?
12! So the lesson is, it's totally okay to say, sorry, can you say that again? Or, could you slow down a little, please? People are not annoyed. They appreciate it.
Really? I always feel embarrassed to ask someone to repeat.
Don't be. Native speakers ask each other to repeat things all the time. Saying, I didn't catch that, or could you repeat that, is actually one of the most important English skills.
Okay, I'm writing that in my brain. I didn't catch that. I love that.
Now let's talk about questions about opinions and feelings. These help you connect deeply with people. Examples, what do you think about? How do you feel about that? Do you agree? What's your opinion?
But sometimes I don't know what to say. My English isn't good enough to explain my opinion.
Here's a secret weapon, filler phrases. They give you time to think. Say, that's a good question. Let me think. To be honest, these give your brain 2 or 3 extra seconds to catch up.
So they're not random words, they're buying me time?
Exactly. Every fluent speaker does it, even native speakers. Next time you watch a movie or a talk show, notice how often they say, you know, I mean, or well. It's totally natural.
I always thought those were mistakes, like bad English.
No, they're part of natural speech. They make you sound real, not robotic. Imagine you're in a work meeting. Your boss asks, what do you think about this new project? You can freeze and say nothing, or you can say, to be honest, I think it has a lot of potential, but I'd love to hear more about the timeline. Simple, confident, professional.
Wow, that sounds so smart. And it's not that complicated.
It really isn't. The words are simple. The confidence comes from practice. Part 5. Plans and the future. One more big category. Questions about plans and the future. What are you doing this weekend? Do you have any plans? Are you going to the party? What do you want to do later?
Oh, I love these. They feel more relaxed.
They are. And how you answer tells people a lot about your personality. If someone asks, what are you doing this weekend? And you say, nothing, the conversation dies. But if you say, actually, I'm thinking about trying that new Thai place downtown. Have you been there? Boom. Conversation alive again.
It's that answer, add a detail, ask back trick again.
You got it. That's the magic formula for keeping any conversation going, in English or any language. Part 6. Dangerous personal questions.
But Erica, what about when people ask things like, how much do you make? Or why aren't you married yet? Those feel too personal.
Ah, the dangerous questions. Great point. In some cultures, those are totally normal. In others, especially Western cultures, they can feel intrusive. And it's completely okay to redirect politely.
Redirect? You mean change the topic?
Kind of. You can say, oh, I'd rather not talk about that, with a little laugh to keep it light. That's a long story for another day. Honestly, I'm still figuring that out myself. These answers are honest, friendly, and close the door without being rude.
That's brilliant, because sometimes you don't want to answer, but you also don't want to be rude.
Exactly. Social English is just as important as grammar English. Vocabulary moment. 5 powerful phrases. Let's review 5 powerful phrases from today that you can use right now.
I'm ready.
Erica. Number 1. I didn't catch that. Use this when you didn't hear or understand something. It's much more polite than just saying, "What?" Example. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?
Marco. Number 2. To be honest, use this before sharing your real opinion. It makes you sound genuine. Example. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about this presentation.
Erica. Number 3. That's a long story for another day. Use this when someone asks something personal or complicated and you don't want to get into it now. Example. Why are you still single, Marco? That's a long story for another day.
Marco.
I need that one. Erica. Number 4. Not bad, just a little tired. A natural, honest answer to "How are you?" Much better than "I'm fine, thank you" every time.
Marco. Number 5. What about you? Or have you ever? These are conversation extenders. Use them after your answer to keep the dialogue going. Example. I'm from Korea. Have you ever visited? Or I love hiking on weekends. What about you?
Perfect. Those 5 phrases alone will make your English conversation so much more natural and confident, starting today. Continuation, 1,000 plus words of new content. The episode continues with Erica and Marco diving deeper into practical scenarios, cultural notes, and a special practice section.
Marco. Erica, I feel like we've covered a lot, but I still get nervous when someone asks me, "What do you do for fun?" My honest answer is, I watch videos on my phone. That sounds so boring.
It's not boring. It's just too general. Add a detail. Say, I love watching YouTube videos, mostly about cooking and travel. See? Now it's specific and interesting. Details are your best friend in conversation.
Okay, so details. Got it. What about when people ask, "How old are you?" In my culture, that's normal, but I know some English speakers find it rude.
Great observation. In the US or UK, asking someone's age directly, especially if you just met, can feel a little forward. You have options. You can answer directly if you're comfortable. I'm 32. Or you can be vague but friendly. I'm in my early 30s. Or you can politely deflect with humor. Old enough to know better, young enough to do it anyway.
I'm using that one.
Another common question is, do you have any siblings? That's almost always safe. You can say, yes, I have one older sister. Or, no, I'm an only child. Then ask back, what about you?
That's easy. Okay, what about work-related questions, like, what do you do? I always feel like my job title sounds weird in English.
Don't just say your title. Say what you actually do. For example, instead of, I'm a customer service representative, say, I help people solve problems with their online orders. Instead of, I'm an administrative assistant, say, I keep the office organized so everyone else can do their jobs. That's much more human.
That's a game changer. People will understand me better.
Exactly. Now let's practice a real-life scenario. I'll be a stranger at a party. You come up to me. I'll ask you questions. You answer naturally, using what we learned. Ready?
Okay, I'm nervous, but ready.
Oh, hi. I don't think we've met. I'm Erica.
Hi, Erica. I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
So, what do you do, Marco?
I work in graphic design, mostly making logos and posters for small businesses. It's fun because every client is different.
Oh, that sounds creative. How did you get into that?
That's a good question. Let me think. I've always liked drawing since I was a kid. Then I took a class in college and I just fell in love with it.
Awesome. And what do you do for fun when you're not designing?
To be honest, I love cooking. I'm not a chef or anything, but trying new recipes relaxes me. Last weekend, I made homemade pasta for the first time.
Homemade pasta? That's impressive. Hey, are you free this Saturday? A few of us are going to that new food market downtown.
Actually, I don't have any plans yet. That sounds great. What time?
Around noon. I'll text you the details. Oh, and one more thing. Where are you from originally? Your accent sounds European.
I'm from Rome, Italy. Have you ever been?
No, but it's on my bucket list. I've heard the food is amazing.
The food is incredible. What about you? Where are you from?
I grew up in Canada, near Toronto, but I've lived in London for about 5 years now.
Nice. Well, it is really nice talking to you, Erica. Thanks for the invitation.
Of course. See you Saturday, Marco.
See you.
Wow, that felt like a real conversation. I didn't freeze once. You did great. And notice how you used several of our key phrases without even thinking. That's a good question. Let me think. To be honest, what about you? That's natural English.
I also asked her back. I said, "Have you ever been?" That was the extension trick.
Yes, you're learning fast. Now let's talk about a few more questions that people often struggle with.
What about questions like, "What did you do yesterday?" Or, "How was your weekend?" I always say nothing special and then feel stupid.
The problem is, nothing special ends the conversation. Instead, pick one small thing, even if it's boring, and add a feeling. For example, not much, I just stayed home and watched a movie. It was actually really relaxing. I went grocery shopping, but I found this amazing cheese I'd never tried before. Honestly, I spent most of Sunday cleaning my apartment. Boring, but now it feels so good.
So, I don't need an exciting story. I just need one detail and one feeling.
Exactly. People don't remember what you did. They remember how you made them feel.
That's deep, Erica.
I try. Okay, one more category. Questions about likes and dislikes. These are super common. Do you like coffee? What kind of music do you listen to? Are you a morning person or a night person?
Oh, the last one is tricky. I'm neither.
Then say that. I'm neither. I'm more of an afternoon person, actually. That's interesting because it's unexpected. Or for music, instead of just saying pop or rock, say, I listen to a lot of 90s hip-hop, but lately I've been getting into jazz. That invites follow-up. Oh, really? Why jazz?
I see. Every answer can be a door to more conversation.
Yes, and that's the secret to never running out of things to say. Cultural tip: how to answer "How are you?" in different English-speaking countries. Before we finish, let me give you a quick cultural tip. The question, "How are you?" is answered differently depending on where you are. Really? I thought it was the same everywhere. No. In the UK, people often say "not bad" or "all right" as both a question and an answer. In the US, people expect a short positive answer. Good, thanks, even if you're not good. In Australia, you'll hear "how you going?" and a common answer is "not bad, mate." In Canada, people might actually give you a slightly longer, honest answer. Pretty good, a little tired though. You?
So it's not just grammar, it's culture.
Exactly. That's why listening to real conversations is so important. You learn the rhythm, the culture, the unwritten rules.
Final practice. 10 more common questions with natural answers.
Love that idea. Here we go. Q. Are you busy right now? A little, but what's up? Q. Did you see the news this morning? No, I missed it. Anything important happen? Q. Can you help me with something? Sure. Give me 2 minutes and I'll be right there. Q. What time is it? It's about 10:30. Why? Are we late? Q. Do you mind if I sit here? Not at all. Go ahead. Q. How was your trip? Amazing, but exhausting. I need a vacation for my vacation. Q. Are you coming to the meeting? Yeah, I'll be there. Is there anything I should prepare? Q. What's your favorite food? That's hard, but if I have to choose, probably sushi. You? Q. Do you speak any other languages? I know a little Spanish, but I'm not fluent. What about you? Q. Why are you learning English? Mostly for work, but also because I love traveling and meeting new people.
This is gold. I'm saving this on my phone.
Do it and practice saying them out loud. Record yourself. Listen back. That's how you build muscle memory. Okay, Marco, before we wrap up, we have a question for our listeners.
Yes, we want to hear from you. What is the one question in English that you find most difficult to answer? Is it, tell me about yourself? Is it, what do you think? Is it something totally different, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Leave your answer in the comments below. We read every single one. And if you want to practice your English every day, hit that subscribe button. We drop a fresh episode every day, right here.
Every single day. So don't miss tomorrow's episode. You never know what Erica is going to teach me next.
Something good, I promise.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today. Keep practicing, keep showing up. And remember, every conversation is a chance to grow.
See you tomorrow, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.